Good morning, champions in real estate. Are you aware that many homeowners fall into the trap of over improvement? You will not fall into this trap if you are aware of this principle in real estate. And that is the principle of diminishing returns. Let me explain in common language, and that is over improvement in real estate, which should be avoided as much as possible. What is over improvement? It is an improvement which is not suitable to the site on which it is placed because of excessive size or cost. Based on years of experience and with the knowledge of numerous successful developments in real estate, the rule of thumb is 30% value of the lot and 70% value of the house, more or less. So, for example, if you have a 50 square meter lot intended for low-cost housing, valued at about 500,000, and you put up a house worth 1.5 million, that would be fine. Supposing you want to further improve the house, making it 2.5 million in value. Well, still fine. But just be aware that there is a principle in real estate, which is the principle of diminishing returns, which means improvement that can lead to profit will only be up to a certain level. Beyond that level, it will become a loss. Supposing further that you want to add a third story of your two-story home with the same value of lot, and perhaps the total value of the house will become 4 million pesos. This could be over improvement, as the ratio of the value of lot and house is now distorted. The owner who improves may not realize it while he is still living in the house. But when the time comes, he has to sell the property for good due to changing situations in the family. He could not sell it for a profit. For example, a house owner from Dalaget, Cebu, asked me to sell his house with a lot area of 2,000 square meters for 15 million. And the reason for selling is that he got separated with his wife and wants 50% share of the property. He said that the lot would come out free because 15 million alone is the cost of the house. It is such a beautiful house, and indeed, when you build a house like that today, 15 million pesos would not be enough. But for a rural area like Dalaget, Cebu, the lot is very cheap. And he put up a house as big as 15 million worth. After years of offering the property, nobody bought it even for 10 million offer. He spent so much for such a big house. thinking only of how he would be happy with his home. And when conditions in his life change and he no longer needs the house, he then realized that it cannot be sold for a profit. This is an example of over improvement in real estate. He lost several millions due to over improvement. Even some subdivision developers fall into the trap of over improvement. For example, developers develop low-cost subdivisions by putting up a nice swimming pool and a clubhouse. Eventually, the homeowners could not maintain the swimming pool and it became a pond. During rainy days, you can see frogs swimming on the pool. And this is really true. The subdivision is located in the interior part of Mactan, Cebu. Homeowners of this development cannot sell the property for a good profit due to lack of maintenance of the subdivision. Plus the fact that the cost of buying the house is high due to the cost of over-improvement by the developer. Another example is a developer who developed a residential subdivision in Talamban, Cebu City, consisting of about 50 townhouses with prices ranging from 6 million to 7 million. Indeed, the quality of materials used and the design are very good. However, they missed to consider that the barangay road that connects the subdivision to the main road was too narrow and nothing can be done about it. It is still a two-way street, but it's very narrow, something less than 4 meters in width. They missed to consider that prospect residents of the place who have a budget of 6 to 7 million won't feel comfortable passing that very narrow road to an interior place, no matter how good the house might be. It's over improvement for such an inferior place caused by a narrow road. What's the result? Out of 50 ready for occupancy houses, only about 5 were sold. And the rest are still waiting for buyers, although houses are already built. There you have it. I have shared with you the trap of over-improvement in real estate. And you will not be caught by this trap if you are aware of the principle of diminishing returns. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless everyone.